how do we bring this dharmic way of thinking, which to my mind is the essence of India, Hindutva, how do we bring it to political thinking and discourse?
That's going to be a huge challenge. That's a huge task. See, in the practical world, the beauty is you have many ways of doing things.
Right.
And probably you should have many ways to do things. A long time ago we had discussed, I had written an article on Maslow's triangle.
Right.
Maslow's triangle for an individual. Maslow talks about the fulfillment, the layers of an individual. It's a pyramid. And what are the layers that a person needs to fulfill to reach complete
we have this article that Dr. Singh is referring to featured on our website.
Right. So for a human being, first an essential fulfillment is physical, and he divides it into two layers. One is essential security, food, and then a kind of more physical life, and we can probably take it from there, more active life where he is more dynamic, better food, better nutrition, and these are I'm probably overlaying myself on Maslow, but I don't think he would mind. And then as he takes it further, the human as a social creature, and then higher as a psychological creature. So you're seeing the gross aspect of our life, the physical aspect, which we need, is important, moving subtler to our mind, to our heart, to our relationships, to our discourse. And then he takes it even further, to our ability to be creative, to be fulfilled, not just as a body, not just as a mind, but something even more essential, something that gives us joy. And then he takes it to an even higher level where we transcend ourselves.
Right.
So if we look at this approach, which I liked, which is also similar to our Upanishadic approach, the gross body, the subtle body, and then the causal body, or the body that is made of matter, and then the mind, and then the vital energy, and then the knowledge, a deeper knowledge, and then joy and bliss. I think a similar approach should be taken for India, or for any organization, or for any country for that matter. Taking our concept of not limiting the truth to any religion, any country, any denomination. Here too, India needs to be fulfilled physically, which means nobody going hungry, people being nourished, water, security, right? Basic physical security.
That's the
providing
economics
of it. And then you take it to a higher level where the cultural discourse, the education, the health, how we deal with each other, the social life, the cultural, the literary life has to be seen, has to be developed, has to grow. And then as you go further in it, each individual has to be able to pursue his creative enterprise or spirit, whether in business, whether in the arts. And through that creativity of the individual, the community becomes creative. So the creativity of the community, the openness to experiment, to do new things, for that is what creativity is, taking to a happiness index or to a state where people are fulfilled. Each part is fulfilled and the whole is fulfilled. And yet, that is not the end, because the nation should reach a point where it's not there for itself, but for the whole earth. And that is the essential
Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, where the whole earth is your family. Now it sounds very idealistic, but coming back to the practical aspect of it, and the way I had dreamt of it a long time ago, and then I realized it wasn't a very original idea, others, far greater people, have dreamt of before me, is to create centers of learning, of healing, is to create centers where leaders are made, where our youth are brought in, the fire of the youth, the passion, the energy, the new thoughts and ideas that they have come up and allowed to grow, and they are allowed to give expression in an atmosphere where they can earn a living, where they are taught new skills, where they can be high-tech, where they can learn the arts, where they can learn how to express and paint and draw and write and be engineers and be communicating with someone in Alaska or someone in North Dakota and working on advanced technology, and yet be grounded in who they are, finding their own roots.
In their swadharma.
In their swadharma, and not with falsehood or hypocrisy or something overlapped on them that is not them. So at least that was my little vision, to create little centers, temples, if we may call, of the future.